Welcome back, Outlaws. On today's adventure, we make a run for the Kona coast to visit a place, a safe place, a place of refuge, a place called
At Pu'uhonua, Honaunau National Historical Park.
I saved everybody a lot of grief of me trying to pronounce that correctly, so I'll just stick to calling it the City of Refuge.
Is one of the most sacred places in all of Hawaii. We know it as a Pu'uhonua, a sanctuary protected by Honaunau, our god of life.
This site was used up into the early 19th century by Hawaiians who broke a kapu, one of the laws. They could avoid certain death by fleeing to this place of refuge. The offender would be absolved by a priest and then free to leave. Defeated warriors and non-combatants could also find refuge here during times of battle. This site is one of the only places in Hawaii where the flag of Hawaii can officially fly alone without the American flag. Research has shown that this area may have been inhabited as early as the year 1475. The last person buried here was a son of Kamehameha in the year 1818. In the time of ancient Hawaii, this place possessed extraordinary spiritual power. It came in part from the 23 ali'i, or chiefs, whose bones were protected in the temple. The royal grounds were a center of power, open only to the ali'i and those serving them. Beyond the Great Wall, this served as an area or a place of refuge for those who broke kapu, or sacred laws. During times of war, this place served another role, as a sanctuary for children, elders, and other non-combatants. Defeated warriors could also seek safety in the refuge. When the battle ended, they were free to return home and resume their lives regardless of the outcome of the battle. This wall is really impressive in person. Videos and photographs just don't do it justice. It must have taken a lot of work to get this wall built. Inside the structure, you could see more details on how it was laid out. When running from your enemy or looking for a place to hide, this must have been a sight for sore eyes. With all the resources at hand, this place was a place of survival, revival, rebirth, and regeneration. This wall can be up to 12 feet tall and 18 feet wide in some places. It's 950 feet long, and it defined the space between the ali'i and the people seeking refuge. Life extended beyond this place, the place of refuge, and the royal grounds for both the Ali'i and the common people. From the ocean to the mountaintops, Hawaiians divided the land into large districts and smaller land divisions. In each division, they found all they needed to thrive: access to the sea, fertile farmland inland, and forests in the upland towards the mountains. Some people were fortunate enough to have parcels both near the ocean and the higher elevations in the agricultural zones. They also used a complex system of trails to travel within these areas. Food, medicine, and clothing, as well as using material for rituals, Hawaiians had many uses for what they would call canoe plants, brought by their ancestors. Some examples are the breadfruit, the sweet potato, and the noni plant. The coconut palm, like one of the several that we're standing amongst now, was a source of food and drink. This replica of the temple gives the visitor an idea of how buildings and shelters may have looked. These wooden images of Hawaiian gods stand here to alert everyone of the great mana here. Well, that pretty much ends our adventure at
Pu'uhonua o Honaunau National Historical Park.
Now it's time for the outlaws to grab a cold Kona beer. If you liked going on this little adventure with us, please consider subscribing to the channel, giving the video a like, and sharing it with a friend. After watching these guys for a while, we noticed that they were drunk. They'd been eating fermented noni fruit all morning. Man, that hangover's sure gonna hurt tomorrow. Well, until next video, as always, thanks for watching.